Behold, this dimension is made of 3 realms: the heavens, the underworld, and the human world. Among them, the heavens was where God ruled. As such, the heavens were considered the greatest among them, and none refuted their place of rulership among the 3 realms. But a certain foolhardy one thought ill of this, and revolted against the heavens. This one was banished to the underworld for his revolt. But then, he formed a force of those who sided with him to rebel against the heavens. Soon after, this one came to be known as Satan, the first great overlord, and his followers became the fallen ones. And thus, the constant conflict between the heavens and the underworld ensued for centuries beyond. Turning the clock to the present, the underworld is currently ruled by the 3rd great overlord.
I have urgent news! I must report to the great overlords at Albalos!
What's all this commotion about? How uncivil of you to charge in like this!
It's fine. Now continue.
Great overlord, an unknown enemy has appeared outside the gate of hell!
Unknown? So it isn't the heavens attacking them?
Well, from what we can tell, it isn't anything we've seen before. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything more.
You said the gate of hell, right? Send guardians of the gate, Overlord Propel and Overlord Mammon, to handle the situation.
Well...
What's the matter?
You heard our great overlord! Now hurry!
Well, Lady Propel went home for snacks.
Snacks?
I tried to stop Lady Propel, but...
That girl.
Lady Mammon left to go adventuring in search of treasures.
Insolent fool! Why didn't you stop her?
I'm sorry!
I can't believe how those overlords are consistently absent from their duties as guardians. They'd rather indulge in their own selfish desires.
That's enough, Baphomet. I actually enjoy their antics, including those which can be considered as selfish desires. It's much better they act on their own accord, rather than become constrained by rules and civility. With that said, the priority now is to gather information on what is happening at the Gate of Hell.
As you command. Devil Projector, come forth!
Projecting!
By order of our great overlord, show us the Gate of Hell.
Projecting!
It can't be! The God of Destruction!
God of Destruction, you say? Isn't that the name of the monster which brought the underworld to the brink of destruction?
Yes, indeed!
I only heard of its name before, but from what I know, ages ago, the first great overlord faced it with his forces, losing many lives in the process. In the end, the first great overlord finally defeated it. So, it's revived and now appears at the Gate of Hell?
Last time it appeared, the underworld was consumed by the beast and left in ruins.
Baphomet, tell me more about...
Projecting! No! Stop!
The Devil Projector!
Darn!
How dare it come to my world? Baphomet, are you sure that is the God of Destruction?
I'm positive, my lord. That form, I could never forget that, even with my failing vision.
Understood. Summon all the overlords to come to me at once. All the forces of the great overlord will face it. We'll make sure it never thinks of returning here ever again.
But, I believe it may take some time to summon all the overlords here. After all, The other overlords are just as uncontrollable as the two that were supposed to guard the gate.
Yes, I understand. Hence, I will take the lead and handle it while the other overlords convene.
My lord, please, wait! The god of destruction is no ordinary foe!
Move aside, Baphomet. Your fears are unwarranted.
Please, wait. There is no need for the great overlord to face such a lowly opponent.
Brother,
Let I, Astaroth, face it first. Please, command me to head into battle, my lord.
there's no way I could let my very own brother act as vanguard.
Do not worry. I am more than your brother. I am your faithful servant. I would be honored to be your forerunner in this battle. I must also add that with the lack of conflict against the heavens, my skills have been seeking a worthy opponent.
But wait! You are the guardian of the great overlord's castle! You can't leave the castle unguarded!
As worrisome as usual, Baphomet. No matter how powerful, there is no one who can breach the great overlord's castle walls so easily.
Very well, Astaroth. Head towards the gate of hell and report to me on this god of destruction.
As you command. But, if I may, would you not command me to destroy it? Reporting is quite simple.
If I had you handle the attack, the other overlords may have an issue. But if you went and so happened to step on a twig in the process, I don't see any issues occurring.
I see. How foolish of me to not understand your words.
Step on a twig? This isn't an ordinary problem, my lord!
Are you here, dear brother?
Elma, what happened? Did you run here?
I needed to see you.
Did you have a bad dream? Running?
I'm fine. Anyway, did something happen? I sensed something bad in the air.
Please, do not worry, Elma. I shall restore order to our land.
Astaroth, are you going?
Yes. So you just rest here and ease your mind.
But
Don't make the great overlord, Diabolos, any more worried than he needs to be. You must not burden him.
I understand, brother. But if you are heading out, please, at least take Cerberus with you.
Cerberus?
Please. I just have a very bad feeling about all this. Cerberus shares my concern.
I understand. If that will make you happy, then I'll have Cerberus accompany me. I suppose it is assuring to know that he will be around.
Thank you, dear brother.
But you need to stay put and rest. Don't make everyone worried, all right?
Yes.
Now then, come, Cerberus! Act as your master's eyes and ears, and relay the greatness of Astaroth to her!
Whoa!
I will be back shortly, my lord. I will bring only good news when I return.
I'm counting on you. Despite determining the throne by power, to have my very own brother treat me with such respect is quite amazing. I couldn't ask for a better...
What's the matter, Baphomet? Why are you crouching? Are you having a tummy ache?
Oh, I appreciate your concern, my lady. It's just that I'm not sure what to do.
What are you doing, Baphomet? Hurry and summon the overlords here.
As you command. That's right. Don't give up hope, Baphomet, you old sack of bones. We still have the other overlords. If we all work together, we may be able to fend it off.
I will be preparing for battle. Once the other overlords convene, have them follow Astaroth into battle.
As you command. Now then, I need to hurry and get it...
Report! I bring it...
What now? Just when I was finally in motion, you had to come in and break my stride.
Yikes! I'm sorry!
Quite the commotion today. What is it?
Lord Astaroth's forces have been defeated!
What?
Lord Astaroth's forces have been defeated, and currently,
His forces defeated? Impossible! This must be a mistake!
My lord! Unfortunately, I only bring you the truth. Our remaining number of survivors have reported as such.
No. Dear brother Astaroth!
Astaroth's forces were comprised of more than 1,000 of our elites guarding the castle, and they all were defeated in this short of time?
This isn't happening.
Elma, go back to your room.
Brother, there must be something I can...
Listen to me and go! Did you forget what Astaroth told you?
I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Things will be hectic. So it's best you return to your room.
But...
Don't worry. Astaroth will come back safe. I'll leave now and make sure of it personally. We don't have time to wait for the overlords to come. I'll lead our forces to battle.
Dear brother!
That thing is going to pay. I'll have no regrets tearing it apart. Limb by limb. Just you wait. God of destruction. All these bodies. They're all from our elite forces. What is...
Great Overlord! Our bodies are increasing the closer we get to the gate of hell!
Do not fear, brave ones. You are all descendants from the great lineage who revolted against God. Now is the time to show your bravery and to bring honor to your name.
That's right! We're gonna take all the glory before the Overlords arrive!
Maybe I can become an overlord if I make a name for myself here.
There's still a seat open for the Overlord of Wrath.
That's right! Ever since Lord Diabolos became the Great Overlord, the seat to Wrath is open!
I'm gonna be the next overlord.
I think I could do this now.
That's odd. None of these bodies have any wounds. What's this? Wait. What?
Hey!
Hey! Get a hold of yourself!
Over.
I see. This isn't something found in the underworld. So, this is what defeated Astaroth's forces. This miasma may be strong enough to stop even the Overlord. Stop the advancement! At once! If it's near the gate of hell, then going further will just mean it will get worse. I'll head there alone. You are all brothers to me. I can't let any more of you die in futility.
Great.
God of destruction. You will not get away with harming those of our world. How petty. Rejoice! The great Overlord will face you personally. Though I can't promise you an easy death, I will crush each and every putrid soul. May you all burn in eternal death! There! What a waste of time. This didn't even prove to be a challenge at all. And yet, what is this disconcerting feeling that is building up inside me? That howl. Cerberus? Is that you, Cerberus? I knew it. Where are you, Cerberus? Cerberus! It can't be! The god of... I can't believe a brave one like you cowers from just hearing the words God of Destruction. Don't worry. I know you didn't come running with your tail between your legs. You've done well to find me. What? I see. You go ahead and return to the castle. Relay what you've seen and heard to Baphomet. I'll go forth and save my brother. Don't worry. I'm leaving the protection of the castle to you, Cerberus. God of Destruction. How dare it bring such chaos? It will pay for what it's done! The gate of hell should be near, but curses. The miasma is so thick, it's obstructing the view. Hear me! Where are you, God of Destruction? I am the one and only great overlord of the underworld! Now show yourself! I will rend you in half with my blade! Does it not understand what if it's trying to weaken me to gain the upper hand, then it fights like a coward. Absolutely disgusting. Was that a tremor? What? I can't believe how large it is. I see. Now I understand why Baphomet was acting like that earlier. Such a bitter foe. It's been a long time since I felt this excited. You killed my servants, and now you will pay with your very life.
Wait!
What?
Please, retreat!
Boy,
Hurry at once!
brother, how dare you? Let my brother go! Shut up! There's no way I will leave you behind, brother. That filthy body of yours will be carved to pieces. By my own hand, monster!
Farewell. Please take care of my daughters and the underworld.
Wait! Stop! Release my brother! Stop! What's this? You... What are you doing? You... ate him! Prepare to die! Impossible! My attacks aren't getting through at all! No. I knew that the first great overlord and his forces, I knew it consumed much of the underworld before. Baphomet adamantly told me of its danger. I didn't want to. Except how you... I didn't want to. I didn't want to fear the fate of how it will continue its ramp. Yes, I won't accept this. For the sake of those who lost their lives. For the sake of my brother. I won't let fate control me. I won't. I'll give you everything I've got! Eat this! Did it work? Is it fate that the underworld will be... Is this all I can do? This is... my brother's sword. Looks like it couldn't consume my brother's sword and spit it out. Damn you. It spit it out. I see now. So, don't like the flavor of this sword, monster? I'll make sure you can't spit it out again by impaling you with it! Brother, lend me your power! So, all I could do with everything I had was to impale a sword into its arm. Me. So dark. Light. Sound. I see now. So.
Really? Are you really telling me you can't feel a thing?
This voice.
If so, that's too bad. Just hurry and die. I'm sure you'll feel better that way.
What?
I have no use for such a peaceful and enlightened soul that gave up hope and accepted its failure. What I need is a soul that knows failure, yet seeks life. Even if it meant eating the dirt that you walk upon. That's the soul I need.
Peaceful? I let go my citizens, whom have put all hope onto me. I let go the final wish from my brother before his demise. I let go of my life, as it was all I could do. The only power I had was to eat the very dirt I stood upon. And yet, you think I'm at peace?
If you so desire,
Chan,
are you willing to offer your very soul to defeat it?
my
No questions.
I don't know who you are, but how dare you try to negotiate with me? I will offer you my very flesh and soul. In place, give me the power to bring that monster down in its own pool of blood! I'll tear that monster, the god of destruction, to shreds until nothing remains!
Music to my ears. Your desire and voice is heard.
My bedroom. Wait! God of destruction! The pain. That's right. I was pierced by the god of destruction. I should be dead.
Finally awake, are you?
Who are you?
Just remain still for a moment. The pain should subside shortly.
You! What are you doing here?
The nerve of you to say such a thing to your savior.
Savior?
I wonder if the memory didn't set well.
What in the underworld are you talking about?
Let's put things in order, shall we? First, you died during battle. Then, you were revived. You were revived to fight against the nightmare seeking to consume this world. Looks like your memory is coming back.
Who are you?
The name's Faust. I'm the executor to your soul contract. In accordance to the contract, you offered your I used the power of the soul grimoire to bring you back to life.
Soul contract? Soul grimoire? I recall you telling me that you would help me defeat it.
Why, yes. In exchange, don't you forget.
Of course I won't. Well now, forgive my rude behavior earlier. I am the third of the great overlords rule. I thank you, Faust.
You're mighty gullible, aren't you?
What?
I don't think it's time to thank me yet. In fact, being alive may not be the best thing for you.
I have no regret. I will use. Once my desire has been met, you're free to do what you want with my soul. It's yours.
I see. Well, this makes things much easier.
Now then, I don't have the time to prattle any longer.
Why, of course.
Wait. Is this me?
Yes, it's your body with your soul in it. Be careful. You can't really move like you did before.
What? What happened?
What do you mean by that? By the time I got to you, your body was pretty much out of commission. It may not look great, but it is stitched together well enough. Wouldn't mind praising myself for...
Stop joking! How in the underworld am I supposed to defeat the god of destruction in this zombie-like body? How am I supposed to fight like this? How am I going to avenge the death of everyone? My brother! Answer me!
Give it up. Like I said before, I needed a shameless soul. You need to live on in shame in that body of yours to defeat it. In exchange, I'll lend you...
What meaning is there coming back to life with no power?
Don't be mistaken.
My soul.
I don't mind you wallowing in despair, but just make sure you understand that you're not powerless, as long as you're alive. Death ends everything. But you're alive. You chose to live through contract.
That's right. I offered her my very flesh and soul to defeat it.
To face it, you will need not only the magic lying deep within you, but also a soul. I need you, so as for me to fulfill my...
Your
Dear brother!
Elma!
Thank goodness you're awake! I thought for a moment that I would never be able to speak with you again to...
Elma. I couldn't even avenge our brother. And yet...
Please, don't say any more. I'm just happy to know that you've awoken from your sleep.
Elma. Looks like I caused trouble for you as well, Cerberus. What? You saw my battle against the god of destruction?
Please don't scold Cerberus, dear brother. He was worried about you and couldn't leave you behind. He did return to us after seeing what happened.
So, I was thrown back to the castle in a ball of fire by the god of destruction. After my... I see. The ball of fire was most likely my soul that Faust saved. Which is why... Elma, did anything happen to the underworld while I slept?
That scary monster stopped moving at the gate of hell.
What?
But when the soldiers tried to approach...
Damn it!
It isn't dead. It's just sleeping.
The overlords are in the court and planning what to do now.
Perfect. Take me to the court. I need to speak with these...
Very well.
Speaking of... She stayed beside you the entire time.
She was.
Yes. If it had just been Baphomet and I, we couldn't have healed you.
Soul control is a delicate process. I just couldn't leave you during the procedure.
I see. Well, it seems I need to thank you for all...
I didn't do anything in particular. All I did was control your soul. Don't make me repeat myself. Oh, and young girl, I'm sorry, but can we save the formalities until later? We're going to have to introduce ourselves at the court anyway.
All right.
Well then, let's head...
Dear brother, let's hold him. Please, don't apologize. I won't get in your way, so please...
Of course.
Thank you.
Great Overlord. You should really do something about that pathetic look on your face before going to the court. Or would you prefer to rest longer? It is true that your body isn't fully ready yet.
No. The sooner we act, the better. Let's go in... My apologies for keeping you all waiting. I have returned. Stop crying, Baphomet. I offer my thanks to the overlords for...
You're late! I'm so glad you're safe, Great Overlord. Welcome back, Zebo-chan.
Whoa! Long time no see!
Uncle Great Overlordy!
Oh my. You've taken a change for the wild, haven't you?
As you can see, I came back in this pathetic form.
Your form still looks good to me, Great Overlord. The brilliance of your soul, its beauty, even the rough sewn patches and color of your skin is a...
Ha! You've got to be kidding. He's just a loser who came back with his tail between his legs. And now he's a zombie to boot!
Lady Ruche, as our master is the Great Overlord, ridicule of him is equivalent to ridicule of yourself as one of the overlords. To that point, even with the Great Overlord, there are times he may have made an inadvertent mistake. That is what makes him super cute.
Are you stupid or something? That's no excuse for losing an army of over 10,000!
Well, Zebo-chan is safe, so all is good.
Exactly. The one who should be condemned is that god of destruction!
How dare it harm our Great Overlord?
It deserves to die 1,000,000-fold. I'll slice it into pieces until nothing is left.
Okay, we can leave it all to Leviton then. What a relief.
Yeah, I just got back to the castle a while ago, so I'm beat. Hey, wait up! We didn't discuss anything yet. In the first place, Mammon, this is all your fault for leaving your guard post at the gate of hell.
Well, I guess, but what do you want to talk about then? All we gotta do is sandbag that thing, right? Oh, yeah, but that aside, take a look at these. I found a hoard of coins and gems from a cave I journeyed to.
Lady Mammon, please mind your manners. The enemy that you take so lightly defeated our Great Overlord, even with all his power.
Yeah, I got it. Jeez, what a chore.
Wonderful. I can't believe there's a being stronger than my cute little Zeabolos. I wonder how it will scream if I punish it a little. Ooh, just thinking about it is intoxicating.
Uncle Great Overlordy? I'm sorry Purpell wasn't home when you needed me. I'll give you all my snacks, so please.
Ooh, looky here.
No!
Oh, come on. Don't be such a Scrooge.
Sleep. I must say, our Great Overlord's sister, Lady Fagor's closed eyes, truly takes after him.
You know, after some serious thought, Livia, I've come to realize you're really stupid, aren't you?
Let's see. Maybe I'll gouge its eyes out first.
Silence! This is the very reason why you all couldn't make it in time to assist our Great Overlord in his hour of need!
Great Overlord, it looks like you've got first-class talent here.
There's nothing to worry about.
So, Great Overlord, how about introducing that girl that's next to you? Who is she?
Yes.
Girl next...
You only noticed now? You really need to get your eyes checked, Levia.
She's my special guest.
She's my...
I'm surprised you've got the gall to bring a girl along despite taking a beating.
Wait.
Huh? What? Zebo-chan's wife?
Wife? You mean that freaky thing that sucks money from its prey through marriage, right?
Yay! Wifey! I'll give you Purpell's candy.
Wait! Listen to me. Her name is Faust. She saved me by bringing my soul back from the brink of death after my loss against the god of destruction.
So you're the one who brought back our Great Overlord?
Why, yes. I'm also someone who knows how to defeat it.
So you want us to thank you or something? No one here needs to be taught how to do things, especially by some strange girl like you.
That's right. We'll get this.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but there are two things you all need to understand. First, you're all weak. Second, what you're facing is beyond the concept of formidable.
So, you're...
Exactly.
What the? Are you trying to make fun of us?
No, not at all. But you all need to remember that your master, the Great Overlord, died once fighting against it. Look at the Great Overlord. Look at what he's become. Anyone weaker getting close to it will lose their life.
The miasma it emits is quite difficult to bear, even for those with the power of the Overlords.
Wait, so we can't even get close to it? Great Overlord, just because you lost, that's no reason to make such pathetic excuses.
Then how would you explain the death of Astaroth?
That's...
If he were still around, he would have returned bearing news for us. Ruche, you should honor your father's sacrifice.
Dear brother. I agree with what he said. The only one in the underworld who can bear the miasma it emits is...
But...
Yes, your body. So this is where this ring comes in.
What a...
This is the Ring of the Tyrant. It houses a fragment of the Great Overlord's soul.
My soul?
Those who don the ring channel the power of the Great Overlord's soul. In other words, it allows those who wear it to get through the miasma.
Well, then the rest is simple. We just have to wear the ring and kick its butt.
Unfortunately, this is the only ring available. With how weak the Great Overlord was, this was all I could craft.
So then we can only fight it one at a time?
Yes.
Whoa, that sucks.
Indeed! But if only we could defeat it during this time!
No, don't think of attacking it. The miasma it emits while sleeping is much stronger than when it's awake. It seems to emit it more powerfully as an act of protecting itself from others while it is sleeping. Even with the Ring of the Tyrant, going near it would spell doom.
That would explain why none of the sold.
We still have a chance. It's sleeping from the damage it took from the final blow the Great Overlord inflicted. I can analyze and determine when it will awaken.
You can do that?
Why, yes. The candidate so chosen will wear the Ring of the Tyrant and train their magic and physical prowess.
And once it awakens...
Why don't you leave it all?
Sister, this is...
She's right. This is such nonsense. Maybe it was just hungry because it was sleepy or something.
Or maybe it was hungry. I wonder if it'll eat some candy when it wakes up. Great Overlord, are you seriously going to believe everything the stranger says? Great Overlord, may I suggest we wait and observe for a while?
What are you all...
What are you all saying?
What's the matter, Bafo-chan?
I remember very well how that monster consumed the underworld before, even with the power of the... If you leave the god of destruction alone, it will consume the underworld into oblivion!
God of Destruction. So, with how you call it a god, it almost sounds like you're respecting it.
How absurd. God is whom we, as fallen ones, detest. We simply gave it a name befitting our point of view.
I see. But it will destroy more than just the underworld. It is a mass of 1 trillion curses, which seeks the depths of each world in order to feed off of the world's core.
Trillion? What?
Based on the concept of how it is a mass of 1 trillion curses, it's also known as Trillion.
Trillion. So that's its name, no doubt. How unfortunate. As that name will be the last anyone will hear outside of the underworld when we put it in its grave.
Yes.
Now then, I will choose the candidate to face it.
Wait a minute. You haven't even answered my question yet, Great Overlord! Are you really going to trust her? After hearing what she said, we now know that she's a complete outsider who doesn't even know about our war with God! Why would someone who doesn't belong here want to help us?
That's because my desire to defeat it is the same as Faust's. It is because of her that I'm still alive. Her power has brought me back. Do you need any more?
Are you gullible or something? You're just being used by her!
Even so, I don't care. I've decided that I would resort to anything to avenge the lives we've lost.
I can't believe you're taking her seriously! You fool.
You don't have to believe in me. Just trust in the Great Overlord's decision to believe in me.
If there are any who object like Ruche, speak now. I will have you removed from candidacy. In any case, if your mind isn't focused, there's no way you'll be able to defeat it.
So that thing is sitting around at the gate of hell, right? Well, since Propel and I are the guardians, one of us will take care of it. I mean, it is our fault for leaving the gate unguarded when that thing came.
I'm really sorry.
Please, Great Overlord! I must destroy Trillion with my own hands. I seek vengeance for the harm done to our dear Great Overlord!
What about you, Fagor?
Fight. Destroy. Fei is sleeping!
I'm in no rush. Time adds layers to sensation.
Very well. I will select either Mammon, Propel, or Levia.
Whatever.
So, Great Overlord, is there any special reward for beating it? Like maybe some
As you know, the underworld is ruled by the one who has proven themselves to be the greatest. With that said,
Wait, you're not saying...
the throne of the Great Overlord.
What? Huh? That's not fair! Talking about the reward now!
No,
Lady Ruche?
Too bad for you, Ruche.
Switch places with me, Mammon!
To hell with that!
Why, you... I'm way more suited to be the Great Overlord than you!
The fact that you missed your opportunity means you weren't suited to be the Great Overlord.
How dare you!
Let's do this. I'm gonna win, and all those treasures are gonna be mine.
I did not expect you to remove yourself from the throne. I, Levia.
Yay! If Propel becomes the Great Overlord, I'm gonna fill the underworld up with candy!
Just hurry up and decide who's going to go. It's not like Trillion will stay there forever.
Yay!